You better believe there's always something going on.
I'm excited. I like this.
Oh,
yeah.
Possum.
What is that?
Opossum.
Opossum. We learned that today.
Possum.
And this is, of course, Jill from the Brandywine Zoo, and she brought us her friend, who's because I'm learning a lot about the possum. They're like just stressed out creatures.
Right, right. Well, first of all, yes, this is Melody Hendricks. She's the Assistant Curator of Education. She's my right hand at the Brandywine Zoo. And with us today is Sylvia of Virginia Opossum. Many people think there might be a difference between an opossum and a possum, and there's not. They're actually an opossum. So, and Melody's going to tell us a little bit about that.
But where they now? Is this one from Virginia? Or?
Not actually. She was actually found right here in Delaware from Wildlife Rehabilitators, actually, where we got our opossum Sylvia. But they can be found all over the United States. And actually, you'll just see that their coat will change slightly from between north and southern regions.
I'm telling you, they're cute as can be when you see them, because I run into them at night. So I don't know who's more scared, me or them. That I know they're nervous creatures. I just hear it.
Right, right, and that's very true.
Yeah, but Xanax and with that.
I don't know. We don't try that.
No, but they're now they're I guess nocturnal, because I know the lights are.
Yes, these guys are nocturnal, so they sleep during the day and come out at night. And unfortunately, one of the reasons why that people actually see them by roadsides is because people sometimes not thinking will actually dump their trash along roadsides, and will actually attract these guys to the road. Right now, to keep her happy, I'm actually feeding her a variety of treats. Right now, she's eating some delicious fruit. But in the wild, these guys are opportunistic omnivores, meaning they'll pretty much eat almost anything they can find. A variety of carrion, which is like dead meat, to insects and worms and fruit and plants and different things like that.
Well, they move so slow. Do they ever pick up pace at all? Or they just,
do they run?
I guess they got to find dead things if they're going to eat meat. I mean,
yeah. Well, these guys are actually better in the trees. They're better climbers than they are down the ground. And the cool thing about opossums is on their rear feet, they also have a thumb. So they have a thumb on both their front hands and their back hands, which allow them to be really great climbers. In addition to prehensile tail, some people think that possums actually hang from their tails, but they don't. But they can use it like a fifth limb or as a brace. So when they are climbing, they do have that extra
little
support.
balance there from the tail. Oh, wow. I didn't realize that, because I always thought they hung from their tail upside down in a tree.
That's what I thought.
Right.
Yeah, pictured with. Now, like you said, they run wild.
Yeah.
Do they multiply quite a bit? I mean,
Moms can have up to 2 litters a year, but it's actually pretty rare. The most that a mother opossum can carry on her is 13. But like I said, it's a pretty rare incident. The litter that Sylvia came from, she had a sister and 2 other brothers. So there was a total of 4 of them, which is probably closer to the average of 3 or 4.
Because they're not like extinct. You see them everywhere. So
right.
I just wondered how often they bred, because they're constantly out there.
Right. They make a great single mom. Really, they're a poster child for single mothers everywhere, because the fathers do the duty of becoming fathers, and that's it. The mother is the one who raises them, and on top of it, she moves from night to night. So she carries those babies on her back. They hold on to her back, or they go into her pouch, because she's a marsupial.
But they move so slow.
She's got a pouch?
Yeah, she's got a pouch. Kangaroos have pouches that go this way. Her pouches go this way.
Not right now.
because we as tame as this one is, this one's not tame. They're wild creatures.
That's correct. You'll see that Melody is absolutely taking precautions. She's not feeding her right from out, because they have 50 very sharp teeth.
Babies out there and get them. You can't train these to become anything but.
Right.
I don't know if you can see it, but they have really sharp nails that are about an inch long on each one of those little 5 fingers. And very sharp teeth. She's got 50 teeth. We, when we're grown, have about 32 teeth. They have 50 very sharp teeth. So, and Melody also has gloves for precaution, in handling with them.
But this is what the Brandywine Zoo is all about.
That is exactly what we're about.
Yeah, because you go to another zoo, what's your chances of finding out anything about an opossum?
Correct.
And when you're talking about the Brandywine Zoo, because, Melody is your assistant curator, and like you said, she's really the boss. You just kind of hang out. But, but when you talk about that, the education part of it is the most important part of it. And I know you always have young, fresh, because there's so much education and new things being learned every day.
Always, yes.
And they're keeping up with it. But when you go to the Brandywine Zoo, that's what I want to say. It's not just going and looking in the cages and everything. You can get this one-on-one up closeness,
experience, yes.
and people instruct you and telling you about it,
yes.
and all that. That's the difference. And the nice thing about it is group outings and stuff.
Exactly. You can come for school groups. You can come during the summer with, you know, the different types of camps that may be running, or even homeschool groups. We have a variety of different summer teen interns. What we love about this is I always like to think that I'm like the Delaware Oprah. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. In that, I love creating aha moments. The Brandywine Zoo loves creating aha moments. Hopefully, you had one today about an opossum.
I definitely have. They're so cute. I feed a fox,
yeah.
and then out back and everything, and the possums, but the fox doesn't get there, before.
Right.
Or I put it out late. Right. I got the time. I'm fine. And what's new at the zoo? I got to go through her.
Right.
Questions.
And well, I was just going to say, what I love about creating the aha moment is to have this and instill this in those teens who, in turn, when you come to the zoo, you're not going to really run into Melody and I. We're unfortunately locked in the office writing programs for the following year. You get quality experience with our volunteers, our summer teen interns, who will be doing these types of things. But we have a lot of programs. You can come any day, 10 to 4 p.m., come and experience close encounters, keeper watching daily from at 11:30 a.m. and 1:30 p.m. We have a variety of different events coming up, like Zoo Fiesta in September, where we work with the Latin American Community Center.
I guess the best thing to do is go to the website.
Absolutely. Go to the website.
Yeah, www.brandywineZoo.org. I mean, you're going to find out education, people. I'm telling you, I'm learning about an opossum. I want one.
Yes.
They're so cute. But one more thing, Melly, before you leave, because I know these lights have got to be driving her nuts, because you're doing it all by sense of smell right now. She's really not seeing what you're putting down there.
Yeah, possums in general really don't have the greatest eyesight, so they do really look for their food by sense of smell, is what the scent they're relying on the heaviest. Yeah,
and we've got some more people that want to get on the show as much as I want to keep this. It's always a pleasure, Jill.
Oh, it's always great to be here.
You like my glasses?
I love your. I think you are sexy in those. And smart.
And smart.
Now she has to throw the sexy part in there, because
you used to say.
But you said I look smart, and that would help. Just to be smart.
Now you know to throw an O in front of that possum, right?
As long as I get that look in her. I think she's coming for me.
Yes, I think so too.
She's liking them glasses.
As I go to feed the opossum, I'm not going to ever call it a possum.
Right, good for you.
Because it ain't a possum, it's an opossum. So, Jill, it's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
BrandywineZoo.org. Visit it today. It's our local zoo, and you'll get one-on-one with animals like this and a lot more. So definitely check it out. Stay, let's be right back right after this.